Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host. Do you know who I am? Matrixlord212.
I don't know. Who are you, Joe?
Yeah, like, wow. You know, the weirdest thing is, I'm gonna make fun of this whole situation. I'm only on YouTube, like, making videos for, like, what, almost 8 years?
Yeah, 8, 9 years.
Like, well, we'll say 7.5 to be fair, because I think it's till December 11th, right? So, like, 7.5 years, I only got, like, 8,000 videos on YouTube. I only went to, like...
8,000?
Right.
You young pup.
You know what I think it is? I think the people on Twitter, because I don't really tweet, like I just share links, and I'm not really into the tweeting. I think because I broke the news today and I started tweeting, maybe that community are like,
yeah,
who the hell is this guy? I never heard of this guy. Wow. Nobody knows that I have the most Doctor Who videos in history or podcasts. How could you not know that nobody on the face of the planet Earth in this reality has more podcasts than I do on Doctor Who? Jesus!
Who knew?
Oh my God, talk about not taking your finger and scrolling down. Jesus.
That's just too hard.
Nobody knows who I am. God. So you're in the food court, huh?
Yeah.
Filet, DQ, hell yeah. All right. Pizza
That's
over there.
me right there. Yeah. Villa? Yeah, they got some good pizza.
We got in the city, I think. Yeah. I just had my pasta, so I can't get hungry with that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. I did an overnight, and I usually make a video in the morning when I'm coming home. And, yeah, I had to break the dirty laundry because, you know, one of our old, you know, people, Daniel, appeared on the show many times and just went ape shit lately. Bashing, threatening, whatever, and I'm like, done with that. Block, block, block. And then, it's, you know what, here's the thing. I have always loved Doctor Who so much, and I've always, not that I had to, but I've always wanted people to keep, like, making videos about Doctor Who, right?
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
I think the problem is that everybody wants to break the news, and if it's not from them, they're afraid to say it because they only want to promote themselves.
That or they're waiting for the BBC to actually come out and say it. And then once they say it, then it's official.
Right, but then, of course, they don't mention. But here's the thing. I just having fun with it because it's like, why is everybody so, like, people want Doctor Who? No, they're just weird. It's just weird situation. It's like they know everything there is to know about everything, so it can't possibly be different. Where did the BBC ever say there's not going to be a special? Like, where? Where? Fucking Titan Comics from fucking America. Yeah. That's not the BBC.
No,
when the fuck did the BBC say there's not going to be Doctor Who special? They never said that. So where the fuck are they getting this shit?
I mean, technically, so long as Doctor Who's on the air, there's going to be a special. Whether it's Christmas, whether it's New Year's, whether it's Halloween or whatever, they're going to have a special of some sort, separate from the main season, but still something for the fans to look forward to.
And then they say, "I never heard about a special. Have you been living under a rock? Where the fuck have you been?" Because Radio Times had reported, all these people reported. You just fucking ignore shit because you don't want it to be? I'm just so surprised that nobody ever heard about him special. Not even news enough. Where's that coming from? At least acknowledge, hey, I did hear there's a special, but I don't have any evidence for you.
Yeah.
But to make it like blatant.
I don't know what it's going to be about. I heard there's going to be a special.
Listen, I heard this.
Not even exactly what it's going to be about.
Right.
Or if it's going to be the Christmas or New Year's, don't know yet. But still.
I mean, there was articles saying it, that there's going to be a Christmas special, then there's going to be a New Year special. So why is everybody like playing like it never happens? Like no one ever did an article about this special coming up, right? So I'm just baffled that I'm like, wow. And then these people think that they know what episode's being filmed, and they don't fucking tell you what's being filmed.
Oh, they don't.
And how the fuck do you know when they're filming behind doors?
Now, back in the Moffat and Davies days, they might say, these are the episodes we're doing. This is a rough draft of what we've got planned for the title, but that's all.
You don't know if they're filming episode 2.
Kimmel doesn't do jack in promoting.
And only if they tell you what episode's being filmed.
Yeah.
They don't know. And then, how do you know they didn't film an episode in the studio? Like a whole fucking episode. How do you know that that wasn't done? You don't know. So it's amazing how every Doctor Who series has blocks, right? Where's the block for the special?
Yeah.
There's a block for that. But people ignoring it like, oh, they're not filming a special? Why would they just stop making a special all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Why would this year be different than last year? Why would there not be a special? I want to know. I want someone to tell me.
I wonder if they hate Criminal that much they're willing to sabotage the information coming out. Or they're like I said, they're waiting to be the ones that announce it, so they can say.
Well, here's the thing. I went to Target Zone or Freedom. Somebody tell me why all of a sudden we're not going to have a special. Like when we had a special last year, we're special this, special. Why is there all of a sudden everybody is brainwashed like there will not be a special attached to Series 12? Why is this the mindset with everyone but me? Where are they coming from? And I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just like nobody. People have been talking about us. What the hell is the big deal? Why wouldn't you want to have Doctor Who before the Series 12? Why not?
Yeah.
Didn't you ever remember when they had, what was the episodes that connected, Scott? Was it Husbands of River Song connected to the Return of Dr. Mysterio? There was no series.
Yeah.
There was no series in between.
There wasn't.
It was 2 specials from different year connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you have that again? Why can't you have, like, you know, if you're going to have Resolution and you had another New Year's connecting like that? Or even if it's not connecting, if you had a New Year's and then a Christmas special now.
Yeah.
Why is that
or even a New Year's or
whatever.
Easter or New Year's and Halloween or something like that.
Why is it so hard to believe that we are not going to have a special connected to this series? It's always now it is 10 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
So we had that last year, 10 plus 1. So why can't we have that now?
11 episodes, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So why are they like, there's like a perception filter and people just don't see it. And all of a sudden it's like,
they're literally waiting for the BBC to come out and tell them that this is what it's going to be. This is how many episodes. This is what's going to be about.
But here's the thing, right? If they're waiting for the BBC to tell them, technically there's so much experts that they know what every episode is filmed, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they actually knew what the episodes were filmed, which ones were done, why wouldn't they know them? Because the truth is, they don't know shit.
They don't know.
They don't know shit. That's the whole point. And I'm not trying to bash anybody, but you're telling me, since New Who came back and they're always having a special, you're telling me that this year's going to be different? Or next year's going to have a special?
Yeah.
No way.
It's as though if they get proven wrong.
Who cares?
No, but to them, if they get proven wrong, it's like, oh, well, oops, we were mistaken, and that's just it. People don't remember that because they got such a short-term memory.
But you know what's different now with me, though?
Man.
It's different with me now, though. People like making comments like, "Oh, if I'm wrong, I'm done." What are you talking about? The hell are you talking about? They're like, "You're rising lately faster than anybody's." What are you talking about? Like, and they're like, "You get it wrong, you're done." Why am I done? People, they freaking huge YouTubers are fucking talking about shit all the time and they get shit wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm wrong, okay? But I'm saying that
you're hypothesizing. That's all you're doing.
I have sources, right? And sources. Yeah. This one source is telling me this stuff, right? But I don't understand. Not that I'm trying to get people to believe it, right? But why are they closed-minded to it? There's not even like, let me look into, like, whatever. One person said they're going to look into it, right? Right? They're like, well, that's interesting. I'm going to go look into that. Okay, that's fine. But why is mostly everybody all weird about it?
They got their butt hurt.
I'm not trying to be an enemy. And I said, look, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. It's not like I just started making videos a week ago. I've been doing it for almost 8 years. Only I didn't really tweet to people, really. You know?
Maybe, like you said, since you hardly ever use Twitter, they're seeing this and going, oh, okay, who's this dude?
But if they were really Doctor Who fans, like big fans, wouldn't they know the person has the most videos in history or podcasts in history of Doctor Who? Wouldn't they know that? Probably not.
Now, if you very rarely use Twitter, they probably don't pay attention to that.
Doesn't people watch YouTube? Don't people go on different sites? Is just Twitter? Twitter is a separate universe?
They do. But still, there's just those who they stick to either Twitter or YouTube. And
I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm famous.
It's like, okay, this guy, like I said, they're either being a shit disturber or they got their butt hurt.
I'm just surprised nobody fucking heard me. Like, I'm not trying to, I mean, I'm kind of insulted a little bit. How could nobody know me? That's weird. Not that I should be famous, but Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, who are you? I'm like, what? It's like I was going for a job interview and shit. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, what have you done for Doctor Who? Thousands of videos? Like, hi. Hi. You know, I was like making a resume up. I'm like, get out of here. You know, I'm going to get off Twitter now. I got annoyed. I was like, I don't need to prove who the fuck I am. Okay.
No, you don't.
Why don't you take your finger and go to the YouTube channel and look up my videos? How about that? I'm not going to share
that. Makes sense. Right.
You know. Jesus. And then, you don't catch me? And then when they all fucking do their videos, right?
They know what you said.
And it's fucking true. Do you think they're going to fucking mention me? No.
No.
If somebody asked me to mention them, I would mention them.
A lot of times I'm wondering if they're not fishing for information.
No, if somebody asked me to mention them, I haven't mentioned them. I don't care. I'll subscribe to like Tarzan or something. Like I would, you know, or Freedom or something, right? Subscribe to them. But like, you know, I mean, Jesus, like we're all trying to do Doctor Who videos. It's all about, you know, it's not a fucking competition. I don't know where the fuck this shit's come. Like it has to be competition. I'm sorry, but I'm not running a race. I don't even like to fucking do track and field. I do that in high school. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to talk about Doctor Who. Why is it got to be like, whose TARDIS is bigger on the inside than it is on the It's like, really? Jesus.
Sizing up your TARDIS, Harway.
What have you done, matey? You do casts? No, it's like, yeah, I do. Jesus. Get to know me. What was that from? I was like, really?
Just look on YouTube. Look for Matrixlord212. Next time you get your butt hurt, and then you might find out, oh my God, he's made that many videos.
So I have one person telling me to go F myself. The other person's threatening me from freaking Canada and telling me like my family's ugly. And then I got people who don't even know who I am. That's a good fucking track record today, man. That shit's great. While I drink my Peter Capaldi mug that you don't have. No, I mean, Jesus. Nobody take offense. I'm poking fun, okay? I'm being sarcastic because I was surprised today. I'm not, you know, taking shots at anybody or...
No, you're not.
And you know what it was too also today? It was like, don't mention his name. Don't mention his name. Because you mention his name, it's like mentioning the doctor's name and shit. The world ends. So today Matrixlord212 doesn't exist. It's like that guy. I got news from that guy, and it's only from him, so I'm not gonna mention it. It's like, oh shit. So if you want to talk
on this channel, act like you're guesting, but fish for material, so that way when you appear on our show, we can actually make it sound legitimate enough for all our listeners.
But if you want to do a video about Doctor Who, if you want to do a podcast about Doctor Who,
do a video, yeah.
What is the problem with mentioning? Like I would mention stuff from other people's stuff too. Why is it taboo to mention it from me? Like, if that's what the news is, like if there's nothing to talk about, and what is to hurt? You know? Oh my, let's talk about this thing. Why is it like taboo? And let me tell you something. Like, I'm sorry, but YouTube doesn't pay the bills. You think I did 8,000 videos and I got like a fucking mansion or some shit? No. Doesn't pay the bills yet. Maybe it will one day, but thank God we have jobs, right, Scott?
Yes, definitely. Because if I depended on YouTube to pay the bills, good Lord, I'd be in the toll house.
God, I mean, if they're gonna flag my video from eating a cookie, God, right? I mean, it's nice once in a while, getting 100 here, 100 there, and what did I make from YouTube, like 1,500 or whatever or more? But like, it wasn't at all at once, but like Jesus, you know. So, you know what it is? Maybe it's because these people are not on YouTube because of that new rule that you have to have so many hours of footage to make money. You have to have 10,000 hours of footage or some shit. And they can't come up with the 10,000 hours to start making money.
I can't either, but I can do it. Of course, to me, I just do it. Both of us, we just do this as a hobby. Yeah, like.
Remember Chris was joking around. He's like, you should do a video about water. Like, just be like sarcastic, like videos.
Do it.
Just do it and just do like take a piss and just fucking do stupid ass shit. God.
I'm drinking Aquavina water along with having I got myself a new cup.
Right.
A new refill cup from Raising Cane's, folks. and plus, I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know how this sweet taste is gonna combine right with the Chick-fil-A stuff, but yeah, I'm just still surprised it doesn't blow up in my mouth.
We can't mention that Matrixlord.
No, we can't mention that Matrixlord.
If we mention that Matrixlord,
he's one that, you know, those 7 words you can't say on television.
Can't say it, no.
Television. He's one of the 7 words you can't say on YouTube.
Because we mention him, he's part of the community. Like he's been in the community before us, but it doesn't matter because it's our community. The guy put the W in Whovians.
Matrixlord, see, I can't even say it because I could get.
I'm being sarcastic. Don't start making videos about putting the W in. Stop. Sarcasm. Word it.
Yeah.
We can't have him making those telemovie videos they call.
That's right.
We can't have him talk about Doctor Who. Only us.
No.
Because only
we can talk about Doctor Who.
He can't be part of the club. See, because we don't like him. He's American.
Yeah. He comes from the wrong side of YouTube. That's what it is.
He's the one. It's one of those people. They did that Paul McGann thing. We don't want him in there.
That's right.
Talk.
They were the one that decided to have this damn role doctor. That's
Like,
what they
excuse
want.
me, this guy's talking about, do you know Matrixlord212 Stephen Moffat? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what I get too? It's like, yeah, that guy Matrixlord212, yeah. He sucks. Don't talk to him. Why? He sucks. No. Don't block him or some shit. The guy puts a wig on and shit, he acts crazy.
He's not in his right mind.
Got a puppet and everything. What the hell? Jeez. God. Daniel friggin' tells me who hates me. I'm like, how the fuck do you know who I talk to? He's like, this one hates you. This one hates you. Really? You're taking a fucking...
Boy, dude.
You're taking a poll, dude? He's like, you know what happened in 2013? There was a cast, and this guy told me to go F myself, and you did nothing, Matrixlord. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like it was yesterday or something. God, people are weird, man.
I know.
30 years old, Daniel. Jesus.
I hurt. My head hurts just trying to wrap my head around it after saying
Everybody hates you, Matrixlord. If you didn't get people to hate you so much, I get people to hate me? Wow.
Damn.
Why would I want that? Jeez. What the hell, Scott? What's happening today? Dude, it was like 12:30 in the morning.
We live in an alternate dimension. That's the only thing I can think of.
12:20 something in the morning. I'm on break, or I'm on, what was I, in bed? I was so my phone beeped and standing.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I couldn't answer him until the morning. I'm like, what the? Like, what is wrong with you? And remember, this all stemmed from, I didn't invite him to a cast because he didn't want to be invited because he was going to sleep.
Yeah.
A cool cast that he liked, that he wished he would have been in, so he got mad that he wasn't in the cast when he told me not to invite him, and then he started bashing me to Jacob. And then he said everybody should be, me and you, and everybody we're going to die soon because we're old and natural causes and shit. That's nice.
Now.
God.
He's not said anything about Hillary yet, okay? So we're still
This is the people, like you talk about how everybody's normal compared to this, because it's like, God forbid you don't do a cast. These people.
Yeah, you do one, they bitch, moan, and complain. You don't do
crazy,
one, like, oh my God, he hasn't done one
in their bedroom, like weird ass shit. That, dude, just wait till tomorrow, and there'll be another cast. Like, you know, but like, whatever. I don't know. People are strange. Some people are strange. Some people are normal. I don't know. It's weird today. Today's a weird day, man. And I gotta tell you, dude, I wanted to go to sleep so bad, and then I get the news. I'm like, well, how am I gonna sit on this? Can't sit on this. So I put the videos out, trying to sleep. Brr, brr, beep, 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 beep. Matrixlord, put the videos out. We gotta contact him. It's like all morning the phone, like a piano. And I was so dead, I couldn't even shut the damn phone off. I was like so tired.
Why did you just didn't hit silent and let it just...
I should have shut it off. I should have shut it off this morning. God. How do you know, Matrixlord? How do you know?
There we go. I just pulled it from there.
Where do you get this information from? Where? You have an agenda. You have an agenda.
Hang on. Here, let me show you where I get it from. Hang on for just 1 second here.
He's trying. It's not working. Ah!
Okay, I'm reaching for the information right now.
Yeah. Right. Please. You have an agenda, Matrixlord. Yeah, I want to make 2 cents on YouTube.
Yeah.
2 pennies. Yeah.
Ooh.
Where 20 videos will get flagged for me to make 1 penny. Right. Right. That's my agenda.
Now, half a penny.
Yeah, half a penny. Right. I have an agenda. Oh, yeah. I want to be part of your cool kid club. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I never go on Twitter to tweet. And I was like, oh, let me try. Yeah. It's like, who's in our sandbox? What's that shit about?
Oh, God.
Like, Jesus. Can I share like a sandcastle, make my own too? No. Get out. It's like, wow, man. Talk about you have a school and yet new kids, you know, could be a foreign exchange student or like some new kid in the class. These people fucking vicious and shit. They're like, no, I don't know you. Who you? I'm just making fun. But say, who are you? Why are you here? I
Here's my $2.
Why? Who's your source? Tell me. Tell me.
You know what? Just to be a shit, what you should go, you want to know who my source is? And then you find Station from the second Bill and Ted movie and goes, there's my source.
God. And then somebody says, is this a fraudulent lie? Or is that like, what? Fraudulent lie? Why the fuck would I lie about that? Let alone lie in general. God. Jesus. And you know what the sad part was, though? There was no Doctor Who news, really, other than David Tennant makes a cameo in the Donna Noble series. But there was no news, so everybody was, like, talking about that, you know? And they're like, it can't be true. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Go on the Big Finish.
Yeah.
You'll find this out.
That doesn't make sense. How could Doctor Who have a special at all? Never had it in New Who. It's like, what? Is there some type of new Mandela effect that I'm not aware of? Let me see. Scott, Doctor Who Series 1, right? And then after that, was there a special?
I think so, yeah.
Christmas, right. So,
yeah.
There's always specials. Always. There's been specials.
You know, this is going to sound shocking, Joe. You know, during Tennant's era, they actually had an Easter one.
Right, we had a couple of specials in 1 year because he had to do Hamlet.
Yeah.
Jesus. God. I'm like, I thought I was in an alternate universe today. Like, why would I have to fight to tell you that Doctor Who has a special every freaking time? Wow. And why don't, like, these people wanted a Christmas special the longest time. Why wouldn't you want a Christmas special all of a sudden? Or even a New Year's. Why do you just want, no, I just want Series 12, that's it. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you so concerned with Series 12 right now? Why don't
here we go. You know why? Because they actually thought she was going to be the two of them was going to be leaving by Series 12.
See, that's it. You know what I think is the thing.
That is.
Listen, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that if what I found was true, right, that it interferes with their whole friggin' plan of Doctor Who. It makes them uncomfortable. It shows that all the stuff they said was bullshit.
That's right.
Boom. That would destroy them because they made
the fact that there's going to be a Series 13.
Right, with Joey and Chris Jimnall. Right.
Yeah.
So much effing hate that now they look like shit with egg on their face. And here's the thing I'm going to say, right? Here's the thing, right? When I'm wrong, right? I admit I'm wrong, right?
Yeah.
Gladly, right? The problem is that other people, they're like, like they can't say it, right? So if you're constantly hating on certain things, I'm not saying this is everybody. I'm not calling anybody out, right? But if you are against something, and you know what? You should be doing the Doctor Who news without that hatred. Like, you should be like, this. But if you're holding out so that way your agenda is verified, and then you're constantly making videos where Chibnall's gone, Jody's gone, not because anybody said anything.
You're lying. You're lying.
You want them gone. Right. The biggest thing was that Chibnall was in Vegas. That was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Right? And again, I have friends that, look, I have friends that are against Jody and Chibnall. That's fine. But they can be friends with me because they know that's just one subject. You don't have to be breakup friends with that. But they make up the ridiculous shit on their channels about Jody and Chibnall. But then news comes out that they're staying, and they're like, no. Can't talk about that. I don't know about that. Can't talk about that.
It hasn't been 100% confirmed yet.
So here's the thing: if you're a new channel, right, or if you have like 700 subscribers and you want to build your channel, you don't want to talk about news all of a sudden because you have to have it confirmed. Since when? Like you were saying stuff that wasn't confirmed to begin with. So that's a paradox. He was saying that Jody and Chibnall left, and that was not true. So that's a paradox. Like, so you're saying false stuff, but then you don't want to. That doesn't make any sense.
You're waiting until you yourself says it to make it confirmed.
Listen, whatever I hear, look, we do videos and we say we're speculating here, right?
Yeah.
We do videos. We're reviewing an episode. We're covering this rumor. We heard this announcement from BBC, right? We don't know if it's 100%. Right, but we also cover the reality of it when the BBC makes an announcement, right? So why would you limit your channel to not covering everything?
That's just it. You limit it that way the bad stuff doesn't get out.
But they just waiting.
We want to make certain that our first female doctor looks good.
Well,
we want to follow this SJW mentality that the female doctor is 100% good, doesn't do anything wrong.
Right. I'm gonna say, you know,
and look at those ratings, boy, better than her. Look at how many doctors she's better than. Problem is that the rating system had been changed in order to fit her.
I'm gonna send an invite out. Okay. I'm going to send an invite out that someone can come on the Real Whovians cast. They don't have to be a member of the Real Whovians cast. Okay, like, you don't have to be, oh my God, you're on here, you're a member. No. We can have people guest star in here. And I'll put in the thing, guest starring, so you know that that person's not a member of the Real Whovians cast, right? Because usually when everybody comes to Real Whovians cast, they become a member, right? No. We're going to stop that right now. Okay? First time ever. We're going to have people come in here that are guest stars in here, right? So I'm going to send an invite out to certain people. They want to come in here, want to talk about it, because I have questions for them. I know they have questions for me. And again, I promise you, there ain't going to be no fighting going on, because I don't do that. But it's going to be fun. Anybody wants to come on, let me know. Hard zone, you want to come in, or freedom, whatever. That's fine. Let's talk. If not, that's okay too. But, you know, I hear a lot of music. So, other than that, we have stuff to talk about other than Doctor Who too, of course, because we don't just cover Doctor Who. But we'll be back later to do that.
Yeah.
So, but again, Doctor Who stuff, I'm glad Donna Noble has the Doctor in her, you know, Big Finish stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they didn't get some schmo either to just like voice David Tennant. It's actually David Tennant. That's good news too. What else? I think that's it, man. Like I heard also too that they're gonna wrap filming in a week or two, which makes sense because they've been filming for a while now. So it's gonna be a wrap real soon. And I heard that there's gonna be an announcement, which we know in September there's supposed to be an announcement.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing though. And again, nobody should be upset by news, especially with Doctor Who, because we don't get Doctor Who's news lately. So if you hear that there's going to be a Christmas special, 2019, or if you hear it's going to be a New Year's Day special, 2020, I'm going to introduce you to something called common sense. Okay? Common sense means that if the next thing, I have to talk like this just to be funny. If the next Doctor Who thing is a special to be released before Series 12, common sense dictates that the next teaser and trailer, multiple choice, okay, Scott? Will it be A, about a horror movie? Would it be B, about Series 12? Or will it be about C, the special that comes before Series 12? What is the answer, Scott? C. Right. A trailer about the special. Special. Okay?
Isn't that fish?
We, in marketing, and we build up the up-and-coming products. So if you have a special first, you do not have a trailer about Series 12. You don't have a trailer about your mom or your family, or you don't have a trailer about Fast and the Furious 15. No, you have a trailer about Doctor Who special. And then when you have a trailer about Series 12,
Then
at
you
the
put that
end of the special.
Special.
Okay, one more lesson in common sense, okay? Do you release Doctor Who Series 12 a week after the special when you first saw a trailer to Series 12? No. Why? Because the purpose of spending money to make a trailer is to build up momentum and word of mouth and talking and gossiping and people speculating about Series 12. So you wait a couple of months. You wait a couple of months. Okay? So you wouldn't put Doctor Who in January, February, or March. It would be April. And why would you put it in April? Because when Doctor Who was very successful, it was always in April mostly. I mean, Moffat had it in April, remember?
Yeah.
And it's a perfect time because your thing ends, the school ends like May, June, whatever.
Yeah, more people are actually in front of the TV instead of out and about.
And you have a whole summer to wait for this Christmas special because you can wait a couple of months. So again, special, Series 12, and probably a special. Now here's another thing. Obviously, it would make sense to not air Series 12 in January because guess when they probably film? Series 13. Right. Yep. So if you air Series 12 and it finishes in like March, and then that means that you're not going to get Doctor Who in a year after that. It's going to be like a year and a half. So they want to shrink the gap between series. So they want to create an illusion for you like they're popping it out early, and they're not. But they want it down to a year, less than a year. The only way to do that is to not have Series 12 in January.
No, hell no.
A couple months out.
Hell no.
That way, if let's just say they decide to film Series 13 in November, December, by the time April comes, there'll be a couple of episodes in the bag, right? So when you actually get to the finale of Series 12, you might have a trailer for a special. And then this, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's the point, is when you have HBO Max and China giving money now, it's like answering to shareholders, to stockholders. You have to have product to show them. You can't just not have product for a year and a half. So, and then people are asking me a trick question like, oh, when does Series 13 air? Well, that's a trick question because it's impossible. Why is it impossible? I'll tell you.
Because there's no plans for it yet.
Well, no, there is plans for it, but the problem is that anything could happen while they're on break. Right? Something could happen. Somebody can get hurt. Somebody can. You don't know. And
they may decide, you know, I don't want to come back after all. I've had my fill of Doctor Who.
Say something happens. Say Chibnall pulled his back out. Right?
Yeah.
They're going to delay the series because he's got to be 100%. Or say Jodie got hurt. They're going to delay it, right? So that's something unforeseen. We wouldn't know. So I can't answer you when Series 13 will air if I don't have an exact thing. Now, here's another thing. I heard, yes, that it starts in April. And I also heard that we want the special to be Christmas, but Chibnall has say to make it New Year's, but they keep bothering him about it. Where they hope and pray that he will budge. Yeah. And he would say, okay, Christmas it is. Right? So
I'll give you Christmas this year, but don't bug me again anytime in the future.
Now here's another thing I said too, right? Said Jodie's going to be in Series 13, right? And there is no contradiction, right? The only thing is you don't know about the unforeseen shit because we already know that they got into a fight with the BBC during Series 11. We already know that they got into a fight with the BBC during Series 12. So while stuff is not happening, there is a possibility that she could say something could happen. And even though she's contractually obligated, something could happen. So this is why I don't say contradictory things with sources. You have to understand that something could happen, like not expected, right? And it happens. All right, perfect example. The Crow movie. The guy died, right?
Yeah.
They had to finish the movie with computer, whatever, right? And then they got a new Crow, right? Something could happen where maybe somebody's filming something else. So they have to delay filming, right?
Yeah.
So nothing is 100%. So the whole point is, I don't say conflicting things from my source, because I heard that too. I think Charterzone said that today about well, my sources are conflicting. No, that's not the case. You just got to look at the overall picture. And I'm not saying anything bad about Charterzone. I know he's doing videos for a couple of years, whatever. And I'm starting to watch other people's stuff, but it's just no. The whole point is, when my source told me something, there was no deviation. It was the fact that you understand that she's going to be in Series 13, okay? But again, I don't know if Chibnall's going to fucking fight with them before it happens. And I don't know if Jodie's going to walk with him again, right? So I can't foresee that, you know? So that's not definite. So that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, we know that it happened. It was in a magazine, even though we heard about it before from last season.
Yeah, that's all we heard.
And we will find out that this fight from Chaos and Cardiff will probably be in a magazine in a couple of months, I'm sure. And then you'll have your proof about Chaos and Cardiff, that you don't believe it, but then everybody's talking about it, but you don't believe it. So, you know, whatever. My whole thing is, though, I don't know why everybody's afraid to mention my name lately. It's like the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I don't care if anybody mentions my name. Of course, you know, I wouldn't want them to say, yeah, Matrixlord sucks ass. But like, fuck that guy. But, you know, I can't control that. I'm not going to censor them, you know. I'm not going to get mad if people said that anyway. It's like, oh, that's nice. They curse me out. It's like, okay. So, anyway, look, here's the thing. Today, I wanted to go to bed, man. People saw how effing tired I was. Did I want to hear, I'm like, oh, shit. Now I got to do videos about it. I wanted to go to bed, man. I'm just like, you know when you're so fucking tired, right?
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck. And you're like, oh, fuck, no, right?
Just let me sleep.
I was just not interested in, like, this Doctor Who thing. Just like, no, I want to sleep. Because I know I'm not going to be able to sleep. Because everybody's gonna. So I'm like, I can't. First of all, I'm not gonna be able to sleep if I don't put a video out.
Yeah.
Because that's
It's
fucked
gonna be bugging you until you do it.
That's fucked up. So I did it. I look like shit. I'm sorry. I was bearded. I was fucking looking like dog-faced gremlin shit. I understand that. Everybody's, man, you look like shit. Thank you. I look like shit. And I'm doing a video, and I'm like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, I knew this was going to happen. And I'm like, I should have just shut my phone off. But I got a couple hours sleep. I'm going to sleep tonight. But it was just like, no, man, I don't plan this shit out. Look at the time we did the Everything Show, okay? And on the Everything Show, I called it Wholess, right? Do you think I want to look like an asshole after doing a podcast saying I'm not going to talk about Doctor Who for 2 days because there's no news? Do you honestly think that I want to make myself look like an asshole and talk about shit when I said I'm not going to talk about it because there's no news? There was news after that, and I had to fucking report it, and I was not happy about it because I didn't like to make myself look like a fucking asshole, but it happened, and I can't hide news from people. So, no matter what, I look like an asshole. It's like, come on. And people ask, who's your source? Do you think I have to fucking tell you? Do you think I'm going to tell you? Did any newspaper reveal their source? Then they never have sources.
No, they wouldn't.
Do you think that the person that tells me this from the BBC wants me to tell his name so he gets fired from the BBC?
Yeah, no. Exactly.
Come on now. Why do people talk to me? Because I've been fucking doing videos for like 8 years with thousands of videos. Some people do respect me, yes. It's true. Hard to believe. But some people respect me, and I respect them. Not everybody loves me, but hey, still, you know? Thank you.
Enough, at least enough there to subscribe. So.
And you know the funny thing was? Remember when those friggin' videos were released about the episodes of Peter Capaldi? And people were pissed at me because I fucking watched that shit before it aired and reviewed, right? And then what do we find out? People stopped talking to me because of that, right? What did we find out? First, Moffat says, well, as a fan, if I got the episodes, I watch it. Then you found out that Moffat leaked this shit himself. Leaked the shit. He did it. So it's like, what were you mad at me for if the fucking showrunner leaked your shit? For spite. They thought it would give a little, you know, let's get a little buzz. You know? People were mad at me. How could you? How could I watch a leaked episode that the fucking showrunner shared? We didn't know that at the time, you know? But it's like, come on now. We didn't know that at the time. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Chibnall leaked that fucking thing with Jodie Whittaker. But that worked for me. That worked for me. Come on, man. Come on. You know, it's like, talk about Doctor Who, man. You know? And I don't care about promoting people. People will be like, oh, can you subscribe to my channel? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know? And some people are like, Matrixlord, you could say what I said in the comment, but please don't mention my name. Okay. You know, you respect your subscribers, you respect people. But nobody has to worry about, nobody has to fucking hide my name like it's fucking taboo and shit. I'm not going to fucking attack any channel. I'm not going to flag anybody. I mean, even if you said shit, I mean, I might not be happy with it. I might want to have a conversation, but I wouldn't. I'm not going to flag people. You know, you're not going to use cold words and shit. ML and shit. Get out of here. So everybody needs to chillax. Right, Scott?
Definitely, 100%.
All right, so we're out of here, Scott. What's that?
Oh, you said you were out of here.
We're going to get out of here. What are you going to do? You're gonna go out?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my fat ass home after I get a refill, and then who knows?
All right. If you're around, let me know. We'll do Everything Show. All right, guys. Much love for Doctor Who. Don't get too upset with me
Yeah.
telling you some news or stuff from sources, or if it's not confirmed or whatever, you know, everybody talks about the news, and even the biggest channels get it wrong. And yes, people sometimes have agendas, but you know what, though? I've been around for 8 years. I'm going to be around for another 8 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yep.
you know, no one's going to blackball me where I'm not going to be seen in the community because they want to rise. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. All right, guys. Take care. Bye for now.